Okay, we are starting a 1 hour YouTube video and we're gonna name it after today's date and day. Today is Friday, December 5th, 2025. And I've never made a 60-minute video before, and therefore I thought, why not try? And considering I need a whole bunch of hours, public watch hours, for getting monetized on YouTube, I thought, why not just make a 1 hour video? And if I would make 365 videos and they would get 10 views each, I would be monetized. Simple as that. And so it's a whole lot easier to make single videos than making like 10 videos with 10 kinds of different topics and trying to be interesting and doing editing and all sorts of things. As you can see, I have some icons in my house. This is King David, Holy Prophet King David. This is King Solomon. Here we have St. Matthew. And here we have Jesus Christ, Salvator Mundi by Da Vinci. Here we have $1 calendar from the Piazza of St. Luke. And here we do actually have an icon of St. Luke. What else do I have in my home? I have this Last Supper. It's like a metal thing, and it's convenient because it's in the kitchen and I eat food here. Here we have a cross-shaped Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen. What else? Here we are in my kitchen. I could be making a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, something to keep me going through this 1 hour video. Here we have a picture of Jerusalem and the market in Jerusalem. Here we have the Last Supper with all the main characters and Jesus in the middle, of course. Here we have Mary Magdalene. Here we have the Acts of the Apostles scene where the Holy Spirit descends upon the apostles and they can talk in all kinds of languages. This was sent to me instead of another picture, which is Rippy's Ribs Barbecue Honky Tonk, Nashville. I think some people thought Jerusalem is not somewhere you can find pork, but you can find pork anywhere. So this is replica of the Mona Lisa. This is Moses, and this is Donald Trump. And that's a tour of my apartment. This is, here we have like how do you call it, a mirror, and this is like bedroom area, like big bed. I'm gonna get another one of these beds for this other smaller room, which is here. And I thought of like getting like a big bed which would fill like this whole room. So like where this blue is, it would cover the exit to the balcony, and it would be like the whole room would be a bed. And so here, like on the wall, I would put a TV, and here we have like a metal picture of Jerusalem. Basically, it's an apartment tour. It's my washing, toilets, and shower area, like here. And then we have this. We got a new boiler, and here we have some air conditioning. Haven't showed my living room. I think like this is it. Like have a TV, have a lot of books. It's a piano. What else? What else? What else? So basically, I should be making myself a nice cup of coffee. I got this, you know, it's pretty big. Should I make the big one? I'll make a regular one, and then after that I'll see if I'll make a big one. So here I am. This is me. This is like a regular, you know, how do you call it? We call it Jasmine here. And put it on the stove, and we have, you know, you have to wait. Or I can get like this big one, which would fill like this, which is like half a liter, and I need to wash it. So I'll put it on the big one because I've washed this and it's clean now. And basically it's drying. So I think, I don't know how much this is in ounces or like anywhere you live, but in milliliters, I'll just try and get my measuring cup, which is like this one. And I'll see, because it has like liter, has sugar, rice, flour. So here I have the amount of 1 liter, and let's see how much of it fits. So basically, I'm left with (150 milliliters), and it's almost to the brim. It's basically to the brim when I close it. So I assume the volume in this cup is 700 to 800 milliliters, which equals to, I don't know. In America, I think they use ounces for water, for drinks, for juice, for Coke, Coca-Cola. And what we're gonna do with this, oh my god, is we're gonna take, I have in this is not popcorn. Surprise, surprise, it's Nescafe. So I'm gonna take 2 of these and I'm gonna pour the contents of these 2 3-in-1 Nescafe packages into my 800 milliliter cup. And what this does is basically it's 800 milliliters. I just poured in the contents of 2 packs of the 3-in-1 Nescafes, and then I'm gonna wait for the water to boil so I can add it and to finish it up I'm taking some milk out of the fridge. This is mleko, 2.8% milk, no cows drawn on it. Granice mlekara. And we've hit and got past minute 12 and we're going towards minute 13 of this 1 hour video. Here I have a really huge picture, framed picture, and it has like the moon in the background. It's like some kind of nature, and I have no idea what to do with it because it's so big. It doesn't fit anywhere, at least in the apartment. So yes, I am a smoker. I smoke these Lucky Strike Compact Plus amber flavored cigarettes. Regular cigarettes, not cigarillos, not tobacco, not chewing, just packed cigarettes. Not electronic, it's regular cigarettes. I have 45 minutes to talk about something. What are we going to talk about today? This is my outfit. I'm in like full green at this time. Even my shoes are like, this is green and this is green. And so this is green, and my shoes are green. I don't think I have green socks though. I have grey socks, grey silver socks with my green outfit because I haven't found any green socks which are durable more than one day. So here I am, wearing grey socks. What else? What else? What else? 1 hour doing YouTube. I hope you're watching, and if you're watching, please watch till the end, because this is not the end. And I hope my battery actually lasts for a whole hour. I'm not sure it's going to, but if it turns off, it turns off. If it doesn't, it's also fine. But what's important for me is that if I would get, I have 20% battery warning right now, so I think 20% of battery will be enough for recording 44 minutes. It's like less than 44 minutes. Anyway, I do have my charger, but then how am I gonna place my telephone vertically to record myself vertically and not horizontally? Because if I would be horizontal, then I would like be on the side and not be like straight in a straight line. And I hope this is somewhat interesting what I'm doing and what you're watching. Okay, we're pouring the water into the cup, and we left like 50 milliliter space for some milk. See, it's the warmth of this drink is, showing some steam. Here we're pouring in the milk. It's gonna cool it down a little bit, but it's still gonna remain extremely hot. I'm not gonna drink it right away. I have to take, a few minutes to let it cool off. But if I don't have the water at hot boiling point level, then the contents of my Nescafe, the packets, which is in powder form, coffee, milk and sugar, it's not gonna dissolve in cold water. It just dissolves in hot water. And so I'm not gonna drink like powder, I'm gonna drink coffee. So I'm taking this coffee, it's bigger than my head, and it needs to cool off. And what I'm thinking is, since I have like 15 to 20% battery left, am I gonna take like some sort of stand for tablet, iPhone, you have those laptop stands, iPhone stands. I'm trying to charge it, but I'm not seeing whether it's getting charged or not. Is this a gray hair? What is this? It's white. Is this something I ate? What is going on here? Is it a pimple? Is the white hair? A legit white hair. I don't know. Now it's gone. Now it's back. It's gone and then it's back. It's gone and then it's back. Yeah, it's a hair. I don't know if the angle is wrong. That's why it's like that. Why isn't this charging? I plugged it in and I'm expecting like a regular charge while I'm filming. And it should be charging, but it's not. And I don't see my battery life. And I don't see any charging differences. Is that because I'm recording or is that regular? I am not sure. I'm really not sure. And so, since I've had the 20% battery life warning, I'm hoping that it's gonna be plugged in. Because, see, I did plug it in. It's just, I don't see or notice like whether it's charging or not, because I'm doing like handheld recording, and if I swipe, it's not like I can see, so can't really see my battery life. If I do this, it says 18%. So if it's 18% and it doesn't show whether it's charging or not, has a green, coloring, and now it does show that it's charging. I don't hear a single sound from plugging it in and plugging it out. And now I can safely say I can finish the next 37 minutes of this video without having to worry about the battery life. But I'm gonna have to find a place to place this iPhone. I can't be holding it for 37 minutes. Or can I? I probably can. But do I really want to? I want to be smoking and drinking my coffee and trying to find inspiration to talk to you without having a handheld device holding me, hostage with my hands being occupied the whole time. And so I have to figure something out. What can I do for 37 minutes to keep it vertical, keep charging, because right now it's not doing extremely well for me, is it? And so let's see whether I have this, I got some contact lenses which I need to change out preferably today, because the ones I use last about a month and then I have to switch them, but I don't really keep track of the last date that I switch them out. And so so basically my stand is either in the hallway. How am I even going to place it since it's on the charger? difficulty after difficulty. It would be nice to be able to place it somewhere where it wouldn't fall down and I could keep it on with the camera, the phone, while keeping it charged. So I don't have to worry about it moving and I don't have to worry about it turning off because of battery life. How long do iPhone batteries even last? Let's see. iPhone 11 battery life. Battery. What is the iPhone 11 battery capacity? Supplied with this and that. How long does it last? Let's see. Says 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max. 6 to 8 hours. So if that's 6 to 8 hours, 8 times 60 is 480 divided by 20, which would be 5%. So 5% battery life gives me 24 minutes of recording. I mean usage, but is that with camera or without camera? I suppose camera usage makes it last less than that. So if I have 10%, I can theoretically take 48 minutes of footage. If I have 15%, I can take 60 minutes of footage. And so since I was over 20% at the start of this, I am good to record for over an hour. And since I was afraid because of my battery, because it's regular usage, I plugged it in. And so while it's plugged in, it was 18% like a minute ago. And I have like 32 minutes left on the video. And I've actually just checked my battery life, and it managed to go from 18 to 21% while I was recording. So I think that's a good thing, and the camera doesn't do a lot of damage to the battery life, which is nice considering I'm talking right now to you and I don't want to, finish this conversation. And so what else can I say? I'm waiting for the coffee to cool off. My battery is over 21%. I have 31 minutes left, and I don't know whether I should risk taking this phone off, battery charging, because when you turn off charging, sometimes it just flops, and I don't know. Never happened on this phone, but I don't want to risk it. If you record for like 30 minutes, like the length of this video right now, you don't want your phone to die when you plan on doing 60 minutes, which would, make a difference. What else? I used to be very fit, but now I don't really exercise a lot. And I would count like every calorie, every intake. I would do like intermittent fasting. I would skip meals. I would regulate my bread intake, my sugar intake, like not even, milk has sugar. Oh no. Like apple juice box has sugar. Like I'm not even allowed to drink what healthy small children would eat for their health, or drink. And now I'm a semi-fat smoker without having to include the semi. And yeah, my screen just went a whole lot darker than it was. I don't know why. Even though my battery life percentage is just getting higher and higher. Here we have the big coffee. Oh, it's good. It's hot. It's not too hot. It's just like, drinking warm. Like you want it warm, you don't want it cold, but you don't want it hot so you burn your tongue. So it's like between warm and hot. Because when it's too hot, sometimes you don't even get to taste the coffee, but you don't get to taste the coffee. And when it's cold, you don't really want to drink it. So you want to drink it like somewhere around warm. I don't know what temperature is warm. There's Fahrenheit, there's Celsius, and I don't know warm in either of those. I've shown you my apartment. I made coffee, my icons, Red and Our Father, and now we're just hanging out. Hopefully you're watching this video from start to end. You can watch it endless times, you don't have to just watch it once, If you ask me, you can watch it as many times as you want, as long as you are comfortable personally, or you can turn it on. You can watch it, you don't have to watch it. I get views, I get, YouTube time, and I don't know what you get out of this. I hope I'm interesting enough to make you think about life, maybe you think about, Christ, our Lord and Savior. And what else? I just installed TikTok. I have no idea how to use it. I don't want to follow anyone. I basically just learned how to use Facebook, and after that I didn't know a thing. Like nothing. No platform, no, nothing. I learned Facebook when I was, middle school, and then after my attention span just, flopped. I had MySpace. Everyone had MySpace, and then it was Facebook, and then it was Instagram, and then like some people made YouTube, some didn't. There's like probably like a billion people using YouTube, and there's like 7 billion people on the earth that have. There's 1 billion people that have an account, and there's 7 billion people that use YouTube. Like everyone on the earth uses YouTube, and there's so many people without an account they can't even, subscribe, or I don't know. So I hope this gets me at least like one full view, like the whole hour. That would be really nice. And like every year, I hope like one guy is out there and they watch like one hour video of me on YouTube, and that can help me get monetized. If you have business inquiries or business suggestions, I'm currently without a job. As you can see in my YouTube channel, I posted day 5 without a job. So you can write an email, you can comment. If you have any solutions to this problem of mine. So it's just what I'm saying, you know. Trying to think of a solution. What do I do? I have to learn a lot of skills because there's like really good and modern websites out there, and there's, you know, really good YouTube channels with a lot of editing skills and like whole teams of people working on those YouTube channels. Like, if anyone's giving out money on YouTube, I wish I could give you like 10 times more money. Like, I don't care whether anyone comes up, like even you, like right now Mr. Beast is giving out so much money. I wish I could give like 10 times the amount that he's doing, because I see people really need the cash. Like, so many people need the cash. It's ridiculous. Like, change their homes, reinvest, decorate, renovate. They live in rural areas, in bad areas. They didn't make the house properly. You know, some people, they die, then they don't have, you know, income, means to live off of something. You know, if the father or mother dies, it's like a sad story. And we have to have compassion towards the little ones, the little people that are gonna inherit this earth, the ones that can talk, the ones that can't talk yet, the toddlers, the babies, the, you know, elementary kids, the teenagers, the magic 20s, the fiery 30s, the cold 40s, the magnificent 50s, the respected 60s. What can I say about like going from like 60s to 70s to 80s to 90s, you know? I'm trying to think of like, you know, some nice cool words to call them, because someday when I see myself like being like 32, which I'm, you know, turning by the end of the month, if I don't tell myself something cool, I don't think anyone else is going to. And that's the whole concept. Because if anyone's gonna say something good to me when I'm that age, it's probably gonna be me. And it's better when I say it when I'm younger, because it's not the same when you tell yourself something nice at your older age, when you know you could have done it when you're younger, because it leaves a bigger impression coming from a younger person. Same thing when you're learning something and someone older and experienced says you're really good at something, it leaves a bigger impression and motivates a lot of people, you know, to go into this or that, you know, science or field or, you know, line of work, profession. Hope I'm not too ugly on this. Sometimes I think I was prettier when I was younger. I don't know what happened. Sometimes I look good, sometimes I don't. We've entered into minute 40. And let's see, our battery life is 28%. So it's going well. And I think even if I take it off, the battery is gonna last. But I got used to holding it for the last 10 minutes. So it's not really a big deal. How much is 8 minutes, 8% gonna, affect me anyway? It's gonna be like 10%. It's like 24 minutes. Because I need like probably 2 more percent. So I don't get a warning basically, like right at the end of this video, where I'm gonna, if I click the wrong thing, I'll turn it off. And then I won't be having this like video being 60 minutes as I planned. Right now it's 41 and a half. And, it would be sad if I would have it cut short at the end because of my own fault. I mean, we all make, that's true, human mistakes, and it happens. But when you're putting in intentional effort towards, doing this or that for, whether it's reading, whether it's doing sports, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes, it's important to stick to the end. Oh, so I did make a 5-minute video. I made 10, 15, 20, 25, and I think I made 30. So I should have made like a 35-minute video, but I planned on doing 60 at some time because I wanted to. And let's see. I made, this is like 25, 25, 10 minute video. Someone started following me on Instagram. So let's see. I should make a 35-minute, 40-minute, 45-minute, 50-minute, and 55-minute. And that's probably gonna have to be like after this 60-minute video, because I'm trying to make like different kinds of videos and different lengths, and I'll see what I like, because it's better if I do something that I like and I find the appropriate amount of time that works for me personally. And then if I figure that out, I can work around like what people want to see, because I'll see what works for me. And then so right now I can't really find the videos. I looked at my phone, it was 44 minutes and 44 seconds, which is cool. And then we have, let's see, did like 5 minutes. Let's see, I have 10, 10, 25, 10, 15, 5, and 20. And where's the 30? Do I have a 30-minute video or don't I? I don't think so. I'll have to Google that. To like do it's not Google, it's search. Nowadays I'm calling any kind of, search engine, search bar, I just call it Google. So it's not really on my channel. As I've just noticed, I don't have an actual 30 minutes video. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, but I don't have a 30-minute video. And so in order for me to get the whole shebang from 5 to 60, I have to do like 12 videos. And since I don't have 30, I have to do 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and this one is 60 minutes. So including this one, do I include this or exclude this? So without this one, I have 6 more videos. I mean, when I post this, I'll need to do like 6 more, because it's gonna be 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. And I'm gonna have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 60 minutes. And so when I'm recording, I'll know like approximately like how long I want to go for. What am I aiming for? Am I aiming for 15? Am I aiming for 45? What's gonna have more views? Where am I gonna, be able to talk a lot more? Am I able to talk for 50 minutes, for 60 minutes? We are on like minute 47. Like there's 12 minutes left, 13, like almost just 12. So it's like right now in this second, 12 minutes left. So am I able to just keep a conversation going only with myself, just recording myself without any viewers, because I'm not live, and I'm just trying to keep the conversation alive for 60 minutes, just talking about my life, my personality. It's coming, to get expressed in some way, partially at least, and I'm trying to keep communication going. So am I going to be able to last for 60 minutes? And how comfortable am I going to be to make 60 minutes videos? Is it going to be better for me if I talk nonstop for 1 hour, which I see a lot of people doing, which is very hard. Some days, like, you don't even speak 2 sentences, and that's kind of, I don't know what to say. Is that sad? Is that good? And then, like, you make 1 hour video and you don't stop talking at all, like the whole time. And that makes a complete change of your personality, how other people view you, how you view yourself. You go from, not being very social to being very chatty, to being, expressive, interesting. Like 60 minutes is like a whole, like, Grey's Anatomy episode. It's almost like a movie. Maybe I can do like, a movie length video where I'm gonna do like 1.5 hour, or I do two and a half hours, like Lord of the Rings extended version, The Hobbit as well, type of video, and I just don't stop talking at all. But it would be nice if it would be at least like a podcast or something, so I wouldn't be like just talking myself, but I would be talking with someone else. But sometimes, like, you don't like some people, or what they say, or what they sound like. And especially if it's like for 2.5 hours, you have to exchange like words with someone, you know, you have to like the person. You kind of have to like it, because you're gonna have to listen to their voice for like such a long period of time. It can be good, it can be hell. Because like when you watch a movie, there's like at least 100 people with, voices in the movie, and acting and reading the script, and they know the script in and out. There's action or battle or romantic scenes, and they say some certain words. But if you go on with like just two people or one person talking for like an hour, 2 hours, it's like they don't have a script. They don't have like, companions. Like they don't have someone talking with them. It's just you're listening to this one person, and they're going on and on and on and on. And then I don't know whether you get used to their voice, you get used to what they're saying, what they're doing. You get used to their personality. You feel like you know them, and then like you can approach people that you think you know, because you think they might be famous. And then like, I don't know, trying to figure it out. We've entered into minute 52, and have about 7.5, 8 minutes left. Almost like it's just 7 basically. Am I going to go on like 2, 3, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, over 60? I don't know. Benchmark is 60 minutes for today. So what am I gonna talk about? 6.5 minutes. Am I gonna go for 65? I don't know. Should I? Why shouldn't I? I don't really have much else to do today. And besides making videos on YouTube, which if they're gonna watch like a 60-minute video, they might as well just watch like a longer video. Or if they're not gonna watch a 60-minute video, they might as well not watch a 90-minute video. Whatever the length, If they want to, they want to. I don't know whether it's gonna be the number, like, the stars align and whatnot, and that makes people, click on the video and listen to it for like an hour without non-stop, like or at least like a minute up to 60 minutes. I don't know. There's like a huge timeline going, and you have to explain it. But it doesn't go, the time doesn't stop. You're just developing upon the story that you start with. So you should have like an intro. We're going into the valley of the hobbits, and then like I should have to get chased by, masked black warriors on horses, and then in the end I have to throw a ring into a volcano. So that's the plot line of, my YouTube videos, because, stealing ideas from Lord of the Rings. I mean, hope everyone watching this actually watched the movie. If you haven't, stop and like go and watch it. I mean, you probably know it's about Ring, and like the whole theme is the ring, and they carry a ring around for like 3 movies, and I don't think I've revealed anything. Then we have Harry Potter. So, am I going to be able to make like a series of, YouTube videos where I'm gonna be making videos that are longer than extended versions of some movies? And how good is that for me? Because it's easier for me to record than for like a bunch of people to have like 2 years, work on a movie, do makeup, do change of clothing, relocate, film and shoot at some certain site, and I just go and press record, and 60 minutes you have, material. And like, I don't have a team, I don't have a script, I don't have, all kinds of other things needed to make, quality production movie. But I hope I'm somewhat entertaining for this day that you choose to watch this, whether it's morning, midday, nighttime. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. Thank you. Leave a comment. Watch some other videos of me as well. Donate if you want to. Buy me a coffee. That'd be nice. It's a big coffee. Those like packets, they cost like, I don't know, 15 cents maybe 20. And so like 2 of those is like 40 cents. But I registered on this website. It's called Buy Me a Coffee. And I think the minimum amount on that is like $5, which makes you buy like 10 is $4. So if I get like one $5 donation, I get 12.5 coffees. But then again, I have to take into account that I'm spending electricity to heat it. I'm pouring in milk, and I guess that's like 5 to 10 coffees. I don't know, not sure. But someone like donated to me because I had like $20 transferred to my account this morning, and I have no idea where it came from. I left my, bank account info, like if you want to, benefit, like in some way support my channel. But this morning I wake up and like $20 is there. And I know I didn't have that before. And so I called the bank, and they didn't have a record. They have a record of me spending money on other days, and they have like me spending all the money on the account on the 1st, and then I didn't expect any money till like the 15th, because that's how my account payments work at this time. And so what I thought, like, I should be able to see like the information of who actually supported my channel financially, and I don't know. It is $20, but still, I didn't make a thank you video, so hope that's alright. I don't have to know the names of everyone who gives me money. If everyone wants to stay anonymous, that's fine by me. It's a personal choice, and I respect that. Maybe that's why I don't even see who sent it. Maybe they intentionally wanted to hide, because you can also like put in the money without, and the bank account number, without leaving like your first and last name. You can just like go to, example, post office, or like any kind of bank, or exchange office, currency exchange places, and you can put it in. We've hit the 60-minute mark. Woohoo! So, how long am I gonna stay for? I think I'm gonna finish the cigarette and maybe stay 1 up to 5 minutes, because I don't know, that's just how I feel. If I would be singing any songs, I'd get copyrighted. Like, I made a video earlier and I was just like lip syncing to some song, and I got the copyright, in like 10 seconds. And I was not even like, it's not even showing the video, not doing anything. So, hope this YouTube thing works out for me, or I get into acting, or like do a TV show or a movie. But like, English speaking world pays a lot more for anything you do, especially United States. It's like rich countries. Like, if I would do a show in Serbia, it wouldn't pay as much as I would like it to. As long as I have enough to live and not be freezing during winter, that's fine by me. And I don't want to live beneath, normal means of living, which I think is acceptable for anyone to ask to be treated like a human, and not like, Some nowadays they spend like a lot more on caged animals, and even regular, some not even domestic animals. People spend a lot of money. I mean, you're free to do whatever you want, but yeah. Of course, it's nice when like people donate $20 to me, which is also free will. You don't have to, but like, you did that, and thank you for that. And like, of course, I'm gonna prioritize myself above, any animal. But like, even at this moment, I'm realizing like I'm gonna prioritize myself more than like any other YouTuber or YouTube channel. And in any situation that gives me, profit or benefit, I have to think this whole finance thing out, to stay fine. Well, we've entered minute 63, and we are on 41% battery life. And my screen feels like it's getting a bit darker. I don't know why. I didn't set it to get darker, especially since I put it on charge. So yeah, what else? How do I finish this video? I want to thank everyone for starting, and for everyone who stayed till the end of this video. Thank you for your time. Your viewing is benefiting me very, very much toward pushing for 3,000, 4,000 hours of public watch hours, helping me develop my channel, gain a bigger audience, and become better at this YouTube thing and recording thing. And I hope I become a better person on this whole journey. Thank you so much for your support, and this is where we finish. Good day.